Good. All right, beautiful. Thank you for joining me for an hour-long yoga class. My name is Holly. My pronouns are she, her. I'm realizing that this camera is a little bit off, so I'm just going to fix that. Perfect. Okay, my pronouns are she, her. We're going to start with a few rounds of sun salutes to warm up the body, and then we will hop into 26 and 2 yoga, 26 postures and 2 breathing exercises. This is still a little off and it's going to bother me. Okay. And remember that if at any point in class something does not, there we go. If at any point in class something does not feel right for your body, you are welcome to take a different variation of a posture, do something else entirely, or skip a posture, right? This is your life. This is your yoga practice. This is your body. Move in a way that feels meaningful and pleasant and sustainable to you. So for the sun salutes, you'll come towards the top of your mat with your feet close together. I'm going to stand back a bit and show you in periphery. Bring your hands together at heart center, and we will begin by saluting the sun. As you inhale, lift your arms up overhead, look up as if you're saluting or greeting the sun. Exhale through your nose, bend your knees, fold forward, hands to floor, relax your head. Inhale through your nose, look forward and lengthen into a halfway lift, shoulders out of ears. Exhale, hands to floor, step back into a plank or tabletop position. On your next exhale, hug your elbows in and lower down towards the floor. Inhale, push up into a back bend. You can do Cobra with elbows bent and thighs on the floor, or up dog with arms straight or thighs off the floor. Exhale, tuck your toes under, lift your hips up. For down dog, you can bend one knee, straighten the other, pedal out your legs, and press your heels to the floor, hips to the ceiling, drop your head. Look for your thighs behind you. Down dog is not speaking to you. You can also come onto your knees and take a child's pose instead. Sink your hips back as you reach your arms forward. On your next inhale, look forward, step forward, lengthen back into your halfway lift, shoulders out of the ears. Exhale as you fold, knees can bend. Inhale, arms of your ears, root to rise, lift up, look up. Exhale, hands down. Let's try that again. Inhale, lift. Slow exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen, back flat. Exhale, step back, keep exhaling, lower down. Inhale your up dog or cobra. Exhale your down dog or child's pose. Either way, spread your fingers wide. Root down through all 28 knuckles in the space between your index finger and thumb. So especially if you're in down dog, you're not putting all of your body weight on your wrists. Inhale, look forward, step forward, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms with ears, lift up, look up. Exhale, hands down. Last one, inhale, lift. Slow exhale, fold, connect to the breath. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step back, keep exhaling, lower down. Inhale your up dog or cobra. Good, exhale your down dog or child's pose. Take a breath, slow inhale. Slow exhale. Inhale, look forward, step forward, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, salute the sun. Exhale, hands down. Beautiful, that's our warm up. We will now hop into 26 and 2 yoga. Come to the middle of your space with your feet together, toes, heels, touching nicely for 2 sets of pranayama standing deep breathing. Interlock your 10 fingers, cross your thumbs, glue your knuckles underneath your chin. Rock your weight into your heels. Relax your shoulders down away from your ears. You made it to class. Concentrate, meditate, and begin. Inhale, chin down and arms up. Breathe in through your nose. Lift your elbows up. Suck your stomach in. Fill up your lungs. Exhale, head up. Exhale through your mouth. Slowly push your head back. Reach your arms forward. Keep exhaling. Elbows touch. Inhale, elbows out and arms up. Slowly bring your chin down. Look straight ahead. Lift your elbows all the way up. Breathe deep, full lungs. Exhale, head up. Slowly lift your chin up. Look way, way, way back for the wall behind you. Elbows touch, pointing to the wall in front of you. Inhale, head down. Keep your spine straight. Chest up, shoulders down, stomach in. Exhale, head up. Keep your chest lifted as you exhale. Just your head drops back, no backward bending, arms forward, elbows touch. Inhale, head down, keep the weight in your heels. Contract your quadricep muscles, squeeze your gluteal muscles, engage your abdominal wall. Exhale, head up, lock your legs, weight stays in the heels, shoulders down, elbows up, triceps parallel to the floor. Inhale, head down, breathe in through your nose. Down through your throat to the very bottom of your lungs, full lungs. Exhale. As you exhale, open your mouth wide like you're fogging up a mirror on the ceiling. Elbows touch, lungs empty. Inhale, head down. Make this the deepest breath so far. Breathing into the top of the lungs, middle of the lungs, bottom of the lungs, full lungs. Exhale. In our day-to-day life, we don't really use the full lung capacity, but the lungs need to be worked out like any other part of the body. Inhale, head down. Last breath in the first set, deepest breath of your day, spine a little longer, elbows a little higher, lungs a little fuller, suck your stomach in, breathe deep, full lungs. Exhale, head up, take your time, eyes open, hips forward, legs locked, stomach in, keep exhaling, push and squeeze, elbows touch. Change, arms down, you can roll out your shoulders and head. Second set, feet together, interlock your 10 fingers, switch the grip, other thumb, pinky finger on top. Bring your knuckles underneath your chin like glue. Squeeze your thighs and glutes. Pull your abdomen in. Grow taller out of the base of your spine and begin. Inhale, chin down and arms up. Breathe in through your nose. Lift your elbows up. Suck your stomach in. Fill up your lungs. Exhale, head up. Exhale through your mouth. Slowly lift your chin up. Stretch your arms forward. Keep exhaling. Elbows touch. Inhale, head down. You're learning to breathe a little slower, a little longer, a little deeper as you work on lung capacity. Exhale, head up. This exhale breath, it's called a Ujjayi breath, right? The throat is slightly constricted like a valve. Exhale, elbows touch. Inhale, head down. And Ujjayi in Sanskrit means victorious. This is a victorious breath. Exhale, head up. And the idea is if you can learn how to control your breath, then you control both your body and your mind, declaring victory, elbows touch. Inhale, head down. So breathing in through the nose against the back of the throat, creating a little bit of a vibration, snoring sensation. Exhale, head up. Never force your body. Maybe just look up towards the ceiling. Maybe head tilts back, arms forward, elbows touch. Inhale, head down, last breath, second set, deepest breath of your life. When your lungs are totally full, surprise yourself, take in one more sip of air. Exhale, head up. Take your time, let everything go through the exhale breath. Any worries, any cares, let them go. Be here now, elbows touch. Change, arms down, you can roll out your shoulders and head. Ardha Chandrasana with Padastasana, half moon with hands to feet pose, feet together, arms overhead, sideways, palms together. Interlock your fingers, release your index fingers, cross your thumbs, nice tight white knuckle grip. Stretch up out of your waist and bend right and lift, right and lift. Every time you pass through the middle, stretch up a little taller. And when you can't stretch anymore, come to stop in the middle. Bring the weight into your heels, press your hips a little forward, squeeze your palms together, head and arms back, touch your biceps to your ears, engage your abdominal wall. Inhale, breathing, stretch up out of your waist, try to touch the ceiling. Exhale, breathing, absolutely straight line. Slowly bend your body to the right. Good. Without bending elbows, without bending knees, continuously push your hips to the left beyond your flexibility. You're trying to create a tremendous stretching feeling in the left side of your body, all over, inside out, bones to skin, fingers to toes. Keep the weight in your heels, hips a little forward, head and arms back, biceps with your ears. Push your left hip a little forward, get your two hips in line. Now bring your right shoulder forward, open your chest like a flower petal blooming. Option to stay here or get deeper at the end. Come down, push, push, push. Change. Inhale to come up, stop in the middle. Shoulders down, chin up, chest up. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, slowly bend to the left, press your hips to the right. Extend through your arms and your legs. Squeeze your palms together, so palms flat, wrists straight, biceps with ears, chin away from your chest. Engage your abdominal wall, slide your breastbone up. Hips more forward, arms back, weight in your heels. Move your right hip a little forward, two hips in line, left shoulder forward, two shoulders in line. You can use your breath to get deeper into the posture. On the inhale, lengthen your arms. On the exhale, come down, push your hips to the right, push, push, push. Change. Inhale to come up. First heart opener of the sequence. Take a deep breath, full lungs. Keep your eyes open, relax your head back as far as it goes. You can give your head a gentle shake. Squeeze your butt, lift your chest, and immediately bring your arms back with your ears. Try to touch the wall behind you. Whole spine backward bending, lower back, middle back, upper back. Keep the weight in your heels, lock your legs. Inhale, breathing, push your stomach, thighs, hips, everything forward, chest up. And on the exhale breath, bring your arms back. Look back, fall back, way back, go back, more back, change. Inhale to come up, big stretch up. Exhale, stomach in, bend your knees, fold, hands to floor, relax your head. Go for a walk, move your hips, shake your head, bend one knee, straighten the other. This is a U-turn from back bending to forward folding. At the beginning of class, your spine might not be quite warmed up yet. Move your hips to get your lower back nice, relaxed, comfortable, easy, flexible. Padasana, hands to feet pose, bend your knees halfway. You can grab the backs of your calves or your Achilles or your heels from underneath, step on all 10 fingers, pull on your heels, roll your weight into your toes, and lift your hips up. Stretch your upper body down. From the lower spine to the floor, pulling is the object of stretching. You're trying to create a tremendous stretching feeling on the back of your body, all over, inside out, bones to skin, fingers to toes with a smiling, happy face. Roll forward like a wheel, lift your hips up, stretch your spine down. Change, come on up, biceps with ears, knees can bend as you lift up. Lovely, float your arms down, and you stand a little taller. Second set, feet together, arms up, palms together, switch the grip, interlock fingers, release index fingers, cross thumbs, other thumb, pinky finger on top. Hips forward, arms back, root down through your heels. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, slowly bend to the right, press your hips to the left, breathe. Use your right hand to pull your left hand to the top right corner of the room. Push your left heel into the floor, push your right heel into the floor, push your hips to the left, come down, push, chin up, come down, push, chest up, come down, push, change, stop in the middle, shoulders down, squeeze palms together, pull abdomen in, stretch up, slowly bend to the left, press your hips to the right, stretching right side body, toning left side body, don't collapse. Hips more forward, upper body back, weight in your heels, relax your toes. Push your right hip a little forward, get your two hips in line. Now bring your left shoulder forward, open your chest like a flower petal blooming. Option to stay here or get deeper at the end. Come down, push and push and push. Change. Second heart opener, keep your eyes open, relax your head back. Keep squeezing your palms together. Try to keep the wrists and elbows and knees nice and extended. Press your heels down, let your head drop back, squeeze your butt, lift your chest, and take your arms back with your ears. Whole spine backward bending, whole front of the body stretching. Keep the quads contracted, push your hands away from your face, push your heels down, push your hips forward, push your chest up, and bring arms back. Look back, fall back, way back, go back, more back, change, big stretch up. Stomach in, bend knees, fold, hands to floor, relax your head, go for another walk, move your hips, shake your head. Still warming up the body at the beginning of class. Padasana, bend your knees. You can grab the backs of your legs through your heels from underneath. Pull on your heels, roll forward like a wheel, and lift your hips up. Touch stomach to thighs, chest to knees, maybe even face to shins below the knees. No room for light and air between the upper and lower body. Can you wrap your elbows back behind you? More stomach in, eyes open, roll forward like a wheel. Lift your hips up, push your knees back, stretch your spine down. Change, come on up. Arms with ears, knees can bend as you lift up. Very nice, arms down, let that one go. Awkward Utkatasana, step your right foot to the right about hip width distance. Keep the insides of your feet parallel like 11s. Arms up, parallel to the floor, tricep muscles tight, fingers in line with your collarbones. Reach your arms forward, pull your abdomen in, bend your knees, sit back and down into a chair. Feet flat position, spine straight to begin with, 100% of your body weight in your heels. Sit down halfway, only hips into a chair. Suck your stomach in, lift your upper body off of your lower body, lift your chin up, chest up, lean back, fall back, way back, change. Come on up, keep your arms there, press your hips forward, spread your toes wide, squeeze your glutes, and then come up maximum on your tippy toes like a ballerina. Triceps tight, stretch up, bend your knees, sit down. Point your knees forward so your hips stay even. Lift your heels a little higher, knees a little higher. Sit down into a chair, but don't sit below a chair. Change. Last part, come on up, still breathing. Squeeze your knees together. Keep the insides of your feet parallel. Lift your heels off the floor and slowly sit down. Spine long from the side, stomach in, knees together as you sit down. Keep your hips lifted off your heels. Squeeze your knees together and forward, lift your chest, drop your shoulders. and change. Push the floor away from you, knees together as you lift up. Good. Heels down, right foot back, arms and shoulders down. Breathe. Second set, step your right foot to the right, same footprint, insides of your feet parallel. Arms up parallel to the floor, tricep muscles tight. Reach your arms forward, pull your abdomen in, bend your knees, sit back and down. So you can stick your butt out and fold forward to get thighs parallel to the floor. From here, engage your abdominal wall and start to lift your upper body off of your lower body. Your arms are your counterbalance so you don't fall backwards. Lift your chin up, chest up, change. Come on up, keep your arms there. Press your hips forward, lift your heels. Concentrate, meditate, levitate, stretch up, and sit down. Lift your heels, pull your abdominal wall in, keep your spine straight, press your shins forward, sit down 1 more inch. Change. Last part, come on up, still breathing. Squeeze your knees together, let your heels come a little off the floor, and slowly sit down. Take your time, listen to your body. You can stop whenever you want or sit all the way down. Keep the neck long, chest proud, jaw relaxed. Squeeze inner thighs together, change. Press your big toes down as you lift up. Good, heels down, right foot back, arms and shoulders down. Eagle pose, Garudasana. We will do the right side first. Inhale your arms over your head, big stretch up. Exhale, swing right arm, under left arm, right elbow, under left elbow, palms together. You can also interlace fingers or grab shoulders. Pull elbows down, bend your knees, sit back and down, hips into a chair. Lean back, keep your hips low, and bring right leg over left leg. Cross your legs, twist like ropes. You might even wrap your right foot behind your left calf muscle. If your foot is coming out, sit down more. If you're losing your balance, arch your upper body back. Bring your knees to the right, upper body to the left, twist like ropes. Sit back and down, upper body back at the end. Change. Feet together, arms up, left side. Here we go. Swing left arm under right arm, palms together, thumbs towards your nose, pinkies away from your face. Pull elbows down, bend your knees, sit down. Keep your hips low, lean back, and bring left leg over right leg. Cross, twist, squeeze, breathe into your body. On this side, bring your knees a little to the left, upper body to the right, elbows over knees. Notice where your weight distribution is. Bring the weight back into your heel. To get deeper into the posture, you can fold forward and sit down, upper body back at the end. Change. Feet together, arms up. Second set, here we go. Swing right arm, under left arm, palms in prayer, pull elbows down, sit down, lean back, and bring right leg over left leg. You might notice that the right side and the left side feel different. You might also notice that second set feels different from first set, or today's practice feels different from yesterday's. So much of yoga is just bringing awareness into our body, into our breath, into our lives. Sit a little lower, breathe a little deeper, upper body back at the end. Change. Feet together, arms up. Last one. Here we go. Swing left arm, under right arm, palms flat, wrists straight, pull elbows down, sit down, lean back, and bring left leg over right leg. Relax your face. Seal your lips. Breathe. If your foot is coming out, sit down more. If you're losing your balance, arch your upper body back. Bring your knees to the left, upper body to the right, twist like ropes. Sit back and down, upper body back at the end. Change. Feet together, arms up, arms down. Party time. You can grab a sip of water if you want. Cheers, friends. Okay. I'm gonna adjust this a little bit more. Standing head to knee, Dandayamana Jani Shavasana. Shift your weight to your left leg, lock your left leg, lift your right leg up, flex your toes back. You have an option to stay here or round down and pick up your right foot. All 10 fingers interlocked, webbing to webbing grip. If you have a grip on your foot and you know your left leg is locked, no bend, no wobble, inhale. Slowly lift your right leg up. Press your heel forward, flex your toes back, breathe through your nose. Contract the muscles in your standing leg so that your joints can stabilize. If both legs lock, slowly bend elbows down. Touch elbows to calf muscles one day, elbows go below the calf muscles. Lock your knee, lock your knee, lock your knee. Change. Arms straight, Bend your right leg, set your right foot down on the floor. Shift your weight to your right leg, evenly distribute your body weight on your right foot without grabbing the floor with your toes. Lift your left leg up, flex your toes back, squeeze your glutes, stomach in. Option to stay here or round down. Keep your weight evenly distributed on your foot so you're not sinking back into your heel. Even option to stay here in the setup. You can also lift your knee higher into your chest so you don't have to round your spine as much. When you're ready, if you have a grip on your foot, start to kick. Kick your heel forward, flex your toes back, breathe. The more you flex the toes back, the easier it is to straighten the kicking leg. If both legs lock from the side legs, make an L like Linda, slowly bend your elbows and chest down. Keep your shoulders out of your ears. Move your heel forward, hip forward, toes back, stomach in, chest down. Change, extend your arms, bend your leg, left foot back down. You can put your hands on your back, do a little back bend or a knee bend. Second set, shift your weight to your left leg, evenly distribute your body weight on your left foot, lift your right leg up, toes back, round down, pick up your right foot. Concentrate, meditate, don't forget to have fun. Inhale, right leg up. If both legs lock, bend elbows down. Tuck chin to chest. Put your forehead on your knee. Lock your knee, lock your knee, lock your knee. Slowly bring your head up, arms straight, bend your right leg, right foot down. Last one, shift your weight to your right leg. Contract your inner thigh as well as your outer thigh. Lift your kneecap. Use gluteus maximus and minimus. Lift your left leg up, toes back, chest up. Round down, pick up your left foot. Nice tight webbing to webbing grip. Thumbs crossed under your foot. Inhale, left leg up. Bend elbows down. Tuck chin to chest. Forehead to knee. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Head up, arms straight, bend your leg, left foot down. Okay, standing bow pulling pose, Dandayamana Dhanurasana, feet together, bring your right hand up, elbow touches the body, palm faces the ceiling. Bring your hand out to the right, give yourself a high five. If you're practicing yoga today, reach back without turning or twisting your wrist. Pick up the inside of your right foot at the ankle bone, thumb with your index finger. Bring your left arm up and back with your ear, knees together to start. Lift your left kneecap, point your right toes, lift your chin and chest, take a breath, stretch up. Option to stay here or slowly charge your body forward. Simultaneously kick your right leg back and up. And if you fall out like I just did, take a breath. Hop back in, keep going. Slowly bring the body down and the leg up. So your foot comes over the top of your head, 2 heels in line. Kick back and up, 2 shoulders in line. Bring the body down more, leg up more, charge your body forward, kick, kick, kick. Change, slowly press yourself up, feet together, arms down. Bring your left hand up, out to the left, opening the shoulder, reach back, pick up the inside of your left foot at the ankle, stretching through the hip flexor and quad. Bring your right arm up. So now we're really opening through the shoulders and chest, the whole front of the body. Lift your right kneecap, point your left toes, lift your chin and chest. You can stay here or take a breath, stretch up, and slowly kick into your hand. Simultaneously charge your body forward. Kicking and stretching should be equal. Simultaneous, 50-50. The harder you kick, you can balance forever. If you fall out, hop back in, kick even harder. We say falling out of a posture makes you human, but hopping back in makes you a yogi. Body down more, leg up more. Reach your right shoulder forward, kick back, kick up one more time. Change, slowly press yourself up. Very nice. Feet together, arms and shoulders down. Be still and breathe. Lovely. Second set, right hand up, out to the right. Reach back, pick up the inside of your right foot, left arm up, knees together. Lift your left kneecap, point your right toes, lift your chin and chest, stretch up, and slowly kick, stretch, breathe. Kick into your hand, stretch forward, breathe through your nose, Left shoulder forward, shoulder to chin, right shoulder back. You're really opening through the chest, body down, keep the back bend, chin and chest up, body down, leg up, kick, kick, kick. Change, press yourself up with control, feet together, arms down. Left hand up, out to the left, reach back, pick up the inside of your left foot, right arm up, arm with ear, maybe even arm behind ear flap, lift your right kneecap, point your left toes, lift your chin and chest, stretch up, and slowly swipe your right arm along the profile of your face until shoulder and chin touch. Simultaneously, kick your left leg back and up. Contract the quadricep muscle in the standing leg so that the knee can stabilize. No wobbling in the knee or ankle. Keep the chin and chest lifted. You're kicking back and you're kicking up for a deeper back bend. Body down, leg up. Body down, leg up. Body down, leg up. Kick. Change. Come on up. Feet together, arms down. Come to the back of your mat, Tula Dandasana balancing stick. Feet together, arms up, palms together, interlock fingers, release index fingers, cross thumbs, palms flat, wrists straight, lean back, stretch up. Step your right foot forward, shift your weight to your right foot, stretch, point your left toes, option to stay here or come down, parallel to the floor. Arms, body, head, legs, everything parallel to the floor from the side. Body makes a T like Tom. No broken umbrellas. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Change, left foot down, right foot back, lean back, stretch up. Step your left foot forward. Shift your weight to your left foot, stretch, point your right toes and come down. A little bit goes a long way. Keep your arms with your ears and your back flat, even if you don't go as far into the posture. Chest down, chin forward, leg up, stretch. Change, slowly right foot down, left foot back, float your arms down, be still, breathe. Wonderful. Arms up, palms together. Switch the grip, other thumb, pinky finger on top. Step your right foot forward. Lock both legs, stretch, and come down. Squeeze your glutes. Press your palms together, wrists straight, arms with your ears, chin away from your chest, stomach in. Lift your leg up. Change, left foot down, right foot back. Big stretch up. Step your left foot forward. Lock both legs, stretch and tilt. It's better to do 1% of the posture with 100% accuracy than 99% of the posture with 99% accuracy. Always form before depth. Leg up, stretch. Change, right foot down, left foot back, arms down. So form before depth always. Come to the top of your mat for the separate leg series. You're welcome to face the long side of your mat. I will face you, standing separate leg stretching. Dandayamana Kaptapada Paschimottanasana. Inhale your arms over your head, big stretch up. Exhale, step your right foot to the right, nice big step, arms down parallel to the floor. You can turn your toes in or keep the insides of your feet parallel. Lift your kneecaps, lock your legs, take a breath, stretch up. Slow exhale through your nose. Fold forward, beautiful. Lots of options. You can put your hands on the floor in front of you. You can grab the outsides of your feet. You can grab your heels from behind. Find your edge. Roll forward like a wheel. Lift your hips up to extend the legs long. Contract your quadricep muscles, lock your knees, pull, stretch, breathe, roll forward one more time. Head towards the floor in between your feet. Change, slowly come up. We're gonna flow to triangle Trichinasana. Press your hips forward, stretch the crown of your head up, turn your right foot out. You might take a bigger step here. Bend your right knee and lunge. Sit down, lean back, keep your hips low and move your arms at the same time. My hips are higher than my knee. So I'm gonna have my fingertips by my knee. If your hips are in line with your knee so that your right thigh is parallel to the floor, then elbow in front of the knee. Hover your fingertips towards your big and second toe. That's so nice. Don't touch the floor. Don't push any weight on the floor. Look up towards the ceiling. Touch your chin to your shoulder. Right, left arm up, right arm down. Push your left hip forward. Push your right knee back. Turn. Twist upper body back like spine twisting posture. Lock your left leg. Keep your left foot flat on the floor. Change. Move your arms. Straighten your right leg. Right toes in, left toes out, two heels in line. Inhale, bend your left knee and lunge. Reach your arms apart. press your hips forward, stomach in, lean back, and move your arms at the same time. Tilt your upper body to a 45-degree angle, so you're not collapsing all the way down, but you're also not staying all the way lifted, right? As the hips start to open up and your left thigh comes parallel to the floor, then elbow in front of the knee, still not quite touching the floor. Look up, stretch up, reach your right arm up, stretch your left arm down, sit down more, chest up more, roll your right rib cage back, lock your right leg, keep your right foot flat on the floor. Change, move your arms, straighten your leg, left toes in, slightly smaller step. Bring your arms up, palms together, cross your thumbs. Pick up your toes, pivot to the back of your mat or the side of the room. For standing separate leg, head to knee, Trichinasana. Turn your back left toes in. Squeeze your left glutes, push your left hip forward 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. 2 hips in line. Big stretch up, chin to chest, slowly go down. Chin to chest, stomach in, round your spine, bend your right leg, touch your forehead to your knee. Now, if your forehead and knee aren't touching, you might take a bigger step. You might bend your front leg, turn your back toes in more, really push the floor away from you, bringing your forehead and knee closer together. Never force your body. Push your forehead into your knee, lock both legs, hands in prayer. Change, slowly uncurl, chin to chest, arms to the ears, head up last. Pick up your toes, pivot to the front of your mat or other side of the room. Uncross your heels, turn your back toes in, squeeze your right glutes, push your right hip forward 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. 2 hips in line. Stretch up, chin to chest, slowly go down, round, scoop, curl, tuck, and cave. So 2 hips in line, 2 heels in line. Turn your back toes in, push your right hip forward, pull your abdomen in, tuck your chin to your chest. Remember, you can bend your front leg to touch your forehead to your knee. Front side compression, throat choked. Jaw relaxed, eyes open, stomach in, breathing normal. Push your forehead into your knee a couple times real quick. Lock both legs, hands in prayer. Change, slowly uncurl, vertebra by vertebra, disc by disc, head up, last. As you're ready, pivot on your heels, right foot back, float your arms down. Second set, showing you from the side. Stretching, Paschimottanasana. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, step your right foot to the right, arms down parallel. Toes in, heels out. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Good. Again, hands can be on the floor. If you have a grip on your feet, bend your elbows back, elbows to calf, shoulders to ceiling, belly button to spine. Everybody roll forward. Lift your hips up, push your knees back, pull, stretch. Breathe, touch your head to the floor, in between your feet. Change, lift from the lower ribs as you come up with a flat back. Hips forward, chest up, triangle, turn your right foot out, take a bigger step, bend your right knee and lunge, sit down, lean back, and move your arms. Notice if you're leaning forward or sticking your butt out, try to lean back, and then again, rather than curving the lower back, drop your tailbone down, pull your abdomen in. So there's a lot of core work here going into flattening out the lower back. Push your left hip forward, push your right knee back, roll your left rib cage back, open your chest like a flower petal blooming, lock your left leg, keep your left foot solid, flat on the floor. Change, move your arms, stomach in, straighten your leg, right toes in, left toes out, line up your heels with your mat, bend your left knee and lunge, sit down, open your chest, and move your arms at the same time, elbow in front of the knee, hover your fingertips between big and second toe, don't touch the floor, don't push any weight on the floor, look up towards the ceiling, touch your chin to your shoulder, profile of your face visible to side wall, push your right hip forward and down, stomach in, push your left knee back with the help of your elbow, chest up, turn, twist upper body back, lock your right leg, keep your right foot flat on the floor. Change, move your arms, straighten your leg, left toes in, a little bit of a smaller step, arms up, palms in prayer, cross your thumbs, pick up your toes, pivot to the back of your mat, turn back toes in, push left hip forward, press palms together, stretch up, chin to chest, go down. Can you look at your belly button all the way down? You can't see your front foot all the way down. Chin to chest, stomach in, bend your right leg, touch your forehead to your knee, stretch your fingers forward beyond your big and second toe, shift your weight to your front foot, right hip up, left hip forward, 2 hips in line. Push your forehead into your knee. Lock both legs, hands in prayer. Change. Imagine you're dragging your forehead up your thigh, your chest. Head up last. Pivot on your heels. I'll face you. Heels are in line, but they don't need to be crisscrossed, right? That'll make it hard to balance. Turn your back toes in. Push your right hip forward. Press your palms together. Stretch up. Chin to chest. Go down. Take your time. Balance challenge. Keep your hands in prayer. Just be on the big and second toe. Palms flat, wrists straight. Extend through the arms, tuck your chin to your chest, relax your jaw, pull your abdomen in so you're squeezing into the abdominal wall and throat. Compression posture. Push forehead into knee, lock both legs, hands in prayer. Change, push front foot into the floor, chin to chest, head up last. Good for you. Pivot on your heels, right foot back, arms down. Come to the middle of your mat for the hip opening series. Tree pose Tadasana. Lock your left leg, lift your right leg up. Heel to costume, let your right knee drop down into a half lotus shape. Other styles of yoga would call this standing half lotus. We're training our hips and knees to sit in lotus pose one day. Can bring one or both hands to the center of your chest. Option to stay here, work on pressing the hips forward and stretching the crown of your head up. You can also look towards the floor and start to fold forward into toe stand, Padangustasana. Hands to floor, option to stay here or lean forward, bend your knees, sit down. Walk your hands back, point your right toes, stretch the crown of your head up. Left hand to the center of your chest. Right hand, palms in prayer, come a half inch off your heel. As you're ready, hands to floor, push your hands into the floor. You can come up on 2 feet or lift your hips up, straighten your standing leg, and then press your hips forward, lift from the lower ribs to reverse out. Nice. Change, right leg down, lock your right leg, lift your left leg up, heel to costume, let your left knee drop. This side might feel or look different, that's okay. You can bring one or both hands together. If your foot falls below your knee, you can hold on to your foot. Press your hips forward, shoulders down, chest up. Option to stay here or look towards the floor, fold. This is a moving meditation. Hands to floor, lean forward, sit down, return to your breath. Left hand to the center of your chest. Right hand, spine straight, come a half inch off your heel. As you're ready, hands to floor, you can come up on 2 feet or lift your hips up, straighten your standing leg, and then press your hips forward to reverse out. Nice. Change, left leg down. Honor yourself, give yourself high five, fist bump, turn around, Savasana, head to the front of your mat, feet to the back of your mat. We are on the floor for the rest of class. I'm going to adjust our camera angle accordingly. Whee! Heels together, toes fall open, arms down by your side, palms face the ceiling. Eyes open, mouth closed, breathing normal. Savasana is a gas station. Let it fill you up. Take a slow inhale through your nose, feel your body rise. Exhale through your nose, body fall. You're giving yourself the gift of awareness, of presence, the same way that it feels really good, when we're with a loved one and they're fully present with us. I think it also feels really good when we're with ourselves and fully present with ourselves. Let your heels and head be heavy on the floor. Let the floor hold you up. Uttanasana, when you're moving pose, bend your right leg up, interlock your 10 fingers, grab your right shin, nice tight white knuckle grip. Pull your knee out to the right, down towards your shoulder, completely avoid your rib cage. Keep your head on the floor, look down the center line of your body, breathe. Change, right leg down, bend your left leg up, interlock your 10 fingers, pull your knee out and down, keep your right leg on the floor. If your right calf muscle is not touching the floor, flex your right toes back to anchor the lower back and right leg to the floor. Change, left leg down, both legs lift up, grab your elbows each other. You can also grab your shins or the backs of your legs. You can interlace your fingers, grab your wrists, your forearms. If it's easy to grab your elbows, palm your elbows, get even more compact. Keep your head on the floor without lifting your head, tuck your chin in slightly. Look down the center line of your body, squeeze and breathe. Eventually, or in the future, when the bone joint skeletal system has improved, whole spine from coccyx to the neck will be flat on the floor. Change, arms down, eyes open. Bend your right leg up, interlock your 10 fingers, switch the grip, other thumb, pinky finger on top, pull your knee out and down. And if it feels good, in the second set, you might try drawing your knee closer to your armpit to open the hip capsule. Change, right leg down, left leg up, pull your knee out and down. Keep the right side body on the floor, pull down through right bicep, opening through your chest and shoulders. Tuck your chin in slightly, keep your neck long. Change, left leg down, both legs up, grab your elbows each other, squeeze your knees together and down. Keep your heels side by side, not crisscross. When we line up the heels, start to line up the legs and by extension, the whole spine. So the lower back, middle back, upper back through the shoulders and neck, everything relaxes down. Change, arms down and eyes open. Next, we do a straight leg sit-up. If you have any concerns about your back, you can skip the sit-up and roll off to the side. Otherwise, legs together, arms over your head, tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. Come to the middle of your mat for the spine strengthening series, beginning with Cobra Bhujangasana, good for your lower lumbar spine. Place your hands on the floor below your shoulders, zip up your legs like a cobra's tail. Lock your legs, squeeze your glutes, push your hands flat into the floor. Look up and lift. Good. Stretch your upper body off the floor. Very nice. Use 100% spine strength. Come up halfway only. Elbows stay bent. They make an L, a 90-degree angle. Hug your arms into your sides. Notice where your shoulders are in relationship to your ears. Roll your shoulders back and down out of your ears. Beautiful. Keep your neck long. Lock your legs. Squeeze your glutes. Push your feet, hips, and hands flat into the floor. Look up. Chin up. Chest up. Stretch up. Breathe up. Change slowly with control, lower down. Look to your right, left ear on your mat, arms down, palms face the ceiling, big toes together, heels fall open. Second set, chin forward, hands flat on the floor below the shoulders, zip up your legs, toes, heels, knees touch, lock your legs, contract your quads, squeeze your glutes, push your hands down and lift your chest up. There's a lot of activation happening in the upper spine here. Squeeze shoulder blade scapula together. So we're strengthening the muscles that surround the back, healing the spine through compression. We're opening through the chest and shoulders. We're also purposely putting pressure on the abdominal wall, massaging the internal organs. Of course, we're strengthening our legs and our arms as well, right? Push your hands down, push your feet and hips down, lift your heart space up. Change, lower down, look to your left, right ear on your mat, arms down, heels open, breathe. Excuse me. Lotus Savasana, chin forward, arms straight. Rotate your arms, palms face down. Option to keep your arms out to the side or bring your arms underneath you. Lock your right leg, point your right toes and lift your right leg up to a 45-degree angle. Good. Half of 90, foot should come over the top of your head. Change, right leg down, relax your right leg, lock your left leg, point your left toes and lift your left leg up. Roll forward like a wheel, shoulders down, leg up. Change, left leg down. One leg is practice for two legs. Locust, Shalabhasana, chin in, mouth down. Bring your arms a little closer underneath you. Spread your fingers wide. Lock your legs, squeeze your glutes, point your toes, roll forward, and lift both legs up. Come up, everybody come up. Struggle a little harder, don't give up. Roll forward, shoulders down, mouth down, squeeze your glutes, point your toes, lift your legs up. Change, lower down. Take your arms out. Look to the right, left ear on your mat. Breathe. Second set, chin forward, arms straight, rotate your arms, palms face down. Option to keep your arms out to the side or take your arms underneath you, stretching the tendons and ligaments in the arms and hands. Lock your right leg, point your right toes and lift your right leg up. Imagine you're drawing a line up the back wall. Lengthen and lift. Change, right leg down. Soften right leg, contract left leg, point your left toes and lift your left leg up. Keep your hip and forearm touching. Drop your left hip down. Spiral inner left thigh up, sole of left foot flat to ceiling. Change, left leg down, chin in, mouth down. So keep your neck long. Spread your fingers a little wider, maybe bring your arms under closer. Here we go. Lock your legs, point your toes, roll forward, and lift both legs up. In the second set, you can try opening your feet. That helps you lift up more. Then bring these feet back together. Roll forward, legs up, change. Good for you. Lower down, take your arms out, look to your left, and breathe. Inhale, body rise. Exhale, body fall. Again, just giving yourself that gift of presence, being present in your own life, in your own breath, in this moment. Savasana, chin forward, arms out to the side, zip up your legs, lock your legs, point your toes, look up and lift, arms, body, head, legs, everything lifts off the floor. So nice, like a jumbo jet taking off. Just your hips on the floor, the rest of your body's in the air. Look up towards the ceiling where your eyes go, body nose to follow, palms flat, wrists straight, knees, feet together, lock your legs, point your toes, thighs up, chin up, chest up, arms back. Come up a little higher at the end. Good, change, lower down softly, tuck in your wings, look to your right and breathe. Second set, chin forward, arms out, knees, feet together. Lock your legs, squeeze your glutes, point your toes, look up and lift, everything lifting off the floor. So nice. Reach your arms apart, squeeze fingertips together, triceps tight. Can you lift your fingers a little higher than the top of your head, thighs up a little bit more, knees up a little bit more, chest up a little bit more, come up a little higher at the end. Good, change, lower down, tuck in your wings, look to your left and let that one go. Dhanurasana, floor bow, chin forward, bend your legs, grab your feet from the outside, 2 inches below the toes, thumbs with your index fingers, bring your knees and feet close together, wrists straight. Point your toes, squeeze your glutes, look up to the ceiling, and start to kick into your hands. Very nice, continuously keep kicking without stopping, without intermission. It's the kick that drives the posture. Roll forward once, freeze between ribs and hips, hold still, try not to rock back and forth. Squeeze your glutes, point your toes, keep your neck long, look up to the ceiling, kick, kick, kick. Good, change, lower down, look to your right, left ear on your mat, take a breath. Second set, chin forward, bend your legs, grab your feet from the outside, 2 inches below the toes, knees, feet together, squeeze your glutes, point your toes, look up and kick into your hands. You're kicking back and you're kicking up and you're purposely putting pressure on the abdominal wall. It's good for digestion. You're strengthening the whole back of your legs, your calves, your hamstrings, your glutes, your spine. You're opening up through the chest and shoulders, stretching out through the biceps, triceps, and hip flexors. Point your toes, look up, kick, 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 change, lower down, look to your left, let that one go. Look forward, put your hands on the floor, push up. Come to the top of your mat for one long set of Supta Vajrasana fixed firm. One set. You can open your knees and feet so your feet are a little bit wider than your butt. And as you're ready, start to walk your hands back and sink your hips down. Option to keep your hands in front of you, beside you, or behind you the whole time. If you can sit between your heels, you can stay here or put your hands on your feet. Bend your right elbow down, stopping anywhere you feel a point of pain. Left elbow down, knees never come off the floor, head to floor, tuck your chin in, neck, shoulders on the floor, arms over your head, grab your elbows each other and hold. A little bit goes a long way. You want a gentle stretch through the toes, ankles, knees, quads, and hips, never a point of pain. About halfway through, you're upright. You might start to bring your hands towards your feet, maybe do a little back bend or see if you can go a little deeper. Or if you're all the way in the posture, you might try getting a deeper back bend here. Walk your shoulders back closer to your hips to lift your chest higher, like a natural human bridge. If that's all gravy, squeeze your knees back together. One day knees touch, but knees never come off the floor. Change. Put your hands on your feet. Press yourself up. Very nice. Turn around Savasana. Head to the front of your mat, feet to the back of your mat. As you release out of that posture, you get a nice stretch of blood through the hips, the knees, the ankles, all the way into the toes. Take a breath. You can always skip sit-ups by rolling off to the side. Otherwise, legs together, arms overhead. Flex your feet, squeeze your seat, sit up. Feel elbows to floor, forehead to knees. Good. Come to the back of your mat. Again, I'm going to show you from the side for one long set of half tortoise, Ardha Karmasana. Sit knees, feet together, hips on your heels, arms up, palms together, cross your thumbs. Big stretch up, chin away from your chest, and slowly fold. Option to put your hands on the floor and walk yourself in and out of this posture. Otherwise, go down, biceps with ears, palms together, thumbs crossed, wrists straight. Tilt your pinky fingers down. Try to get elbows and wrists off the floor. Just the knife edges of your pinky fingers touch the floor. Rest of the arms are in the air. Reach your arms forward. Sink your hips back, stretching through the toes, ankles, knees, hips from the lower back, middle back, upper back through the neck, spine, and shoulders. Reach your arms forward, sink your hips back, re-energize, reorganize, revitalize, stretch. Change, come on up. You can come up arms of ears. You can also push your hands into the floor to lift up. Beautiful. Arms down, turn around, Savasana. When we're intentional with our body, we give our mind something to focus on. Make sure that your heels are close together, toes fall open, arms down close to your sides, palms face the ceiling, eyes open, mouth closed, breathing normal. So this attention to detail in our practice can both be helpful for like the form of postures so we don't get hurt. And it can also be helpful, again, just for giving our mind something to think about. Again, that gift of presence, staying here in your body, here in your breath. Legs together, arms overhead, chin to chest, sit up. Come to the top of your mat for 2 sets of camel ustrasana or deepest back bend. Stand on your knees, 6 inches between your knees and your feet. Put your hands on your lower back, thumbs outside, fingers down to the floor. Press your hips forward, lift your chest, lift your chin, lift your nose, look up. Option to stay here or let your head drop back. Option to stay here or go back halfway, freeze in the middle. Option to stay here or right hand down, grab your right heel, left hand down, grab your left heel, thumbs outside, fingers inside, full palm grip on your heels. If you can't grab your heels just yet, keep your hands on your lower back for support. Push your hips forward, lift your chest up. As you're ready, place your hands on your lower back. Push the heels of your hands into your back and come up. Stretch up, sit down, turn around, Savasana. It's a powerful posture, not just for healing the spine, right? In a world where we tend to punch forward, back bends, even though they feel kind of weird, really good for back health. It's a powerful posture, not just for healing the spine, but for releasing tension from the front of our body, where some of us tend to carry some stuff, right? So we're opening through the hips, the abdomen, the solar plex, the chest, the throat. It's a beautiful posture, and we get to do it again. Legs together, arms overhead, chin to chest, sit up. Enjoy the stretch. Good. Come to the top of your mat. Second set, you can open your knees a little wider, 8 to 10 inches between your knees. Still keep 6 inches between your feet. Put your hands on your lower back. Maybe bring elbows closer together behind you, hips forward, chest up, look up, head back. Go back halfway. Left hand down, grab your left heel, right hand down, grab your right heel, hips forward, squeeze your glutes, lift your chest. As you're ready, put your hands on your lower back, change, press up, stretch up, sit down, turn around, Savasana. Again, give yourself the gift of presence. Sometimes in back bends, uncomfortable sensations in the body might arise, such as like an elevated heart rate or a little bit of dizziness, nausea, lightheadedness, or even like a powerful emotion, right? Like the urge to laugh or to cry. give yourself the gift of presence of all of that. The same way, maybe if there's been a point in your life where you felt really vulnerable and a loved one was fully present with all of your sensations and emotions, right? It's the same thing here. You're giving yourself that gift of presence rather than thinking about something else or kind of ignoring the body. Legs together, arms overhead, chin to chest, sit up. Come to the middle of your mat for rabbit, Savangasana, 2 sets. Knees, feet together, hips on your heels. Grab your heels from the outside, thumbs outside, fingers inside, full palm grip on your heels. Stretch up, chin to chest, go down, round your spine like a rabbit, forehead to knees, top of head to floor. Pull on your heels, don't lose the grip. Option to stay here, or lift your hips up so your arms extend. If there's a gap between your knees and head, you can walk your knees up one by one, but head stays in place. Squeeze your heels together, roll forward like a wheel, lock your arms, lift your shoulders, stomach in, round your spine. Bring your hips down to your heels, change, slowly uncurl, head up last, turn around, Savasana. Legs together, arms overhead, chin to chest, sit up. Good, come to the middle of your mat, second set, rabbit, let's hop to it. Knees, feet together, hips on your heels, grab your heels from the outside, big stretch up, chin to chest, go down. Forehead to knees, top of head to floor. Pull on your heels, don't lose the grip, lift your hips up. If there's a gap between your knees and head, you can walk your knees up one by one, but head stays in place. Squeeze your heels together, roll forward, lock your arms, lift your shoulders. Good, hips down, change, slowly uncurl. Head up last, turn around, Savasana. It's amazing the stories that our body can tell. I remember when I was early on to yoga and a rounded spine posture, one of my teachers after class was like, do you have scoliosis? And I was like, how do you know? She's like, I can see the curvature in your back in a rounded spine posture. And I was like, wow, that's quite remarkable, right? Like I knew that about myself, but having someone else bear witness to that can be really powerful. And I think sometimes, especially early on in a yoga practice, we'll have teachers or like a friend or like trusted person like notice something about ourselves, right? That makes us feel seen. But again, through a long-term yoga practice, rather than looking for like external validation of your internal experience, you're seeing yourself, right? And you're validating your own experiences in your own body through movement that feels joyful, effective, sustainable, meaningful. Legs together, arms overhead, chin to chest, sit up. Good, come to the middle of your mat for 1 set of head to knee stretching and spine twist. Right leg out, left leg in, 2 legs make an L as in legs. Bring your arms over your head, big stretch up. Turn to your right, chin to chest, forehead to knee. This is our third and final Trichinasana head to knee posture. You're welcome to bend your right leg to touch your forehead to your knee. Slowly over time, you might try extending your heel forward. If your leg is straight, lock your leg, elbows down, stomach in, left elbow down, left shoulder down, roll into the left. Change, arms up, left leg out, right leg in, heel to costume, big stretch up, turn to your left, chin to chest, forehead to knee, flex your toes back, kick your heel forward, bend your elbows down, suck your stomach in, right hip down, right shoulder down, 2 shoulders and hips in line. Change, arms up, both legs out in front of you. If you're skipping sit up, stay here, stretch up. Otherwise, lay down, let your spine realign and sit up. Paschimottanasana stretching. I'll show you from the side. Bend your knees, hook onto your big toes with peace sign fingers, thumbs on top, scoot your butt back, right, left, 10 to 15 times. Knees can stay bent if it helps you keep a flat back. If your legs are straight, puff up your chest, lock your legs. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Rather than rounding your spine, lengthen through the lower back, middle back, upper back, shoulders back, neck long, flex your pinky toes back, stick your butt out a little bit, take a breath at your deepest point. Send that breath through the nose, through the spine, through the hips, through the legs, to the toes. Change. Spine twist. You can take whichever version of spine twist feels good for you. You can keep your left leg straight, cross your right heel over your left knee. You can also do Ardha Matsyendrasana, half Lord of the Fish pose. Bend your left leg on the floor, right hand behind you, left arm up and over. Reach for your left knee with your left hand. So rather than leaning back, walk your hand in very close behind you, thumb pointing towards you, fingers away from you. Inhale, stretch up, stomach in. Exhale, look over, right shoulder twist. You can keep your right hand on the floor for stability. You can also take it off the floor and grab your hip, your waistband. You can reach for your left hip or even your left thigh with your right hand. Drop your shoulders, lift your chest, look back, twist, twist, twist. Change, unwind, swap out your legs, bend your right leg on the floor, touch left heel to right knee, left arm behind you, right arm up, bend over, reach for your right knee with right hand, point right toes, right knee down. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, look back, twist. You can keep your left hand behind you. You can also reach for your right thigh with your left hand. Drop your shoulders, lift your chest, roll the left rib cage back. Inhale, stretch up, exhale, look back, twist, and twist, and twist. Change, unwind, turn around, Savasana. As we are better able to validate ourselves rather than seeking external validation, I think something kind of surprising and interesting happens. We become a little bit less defensive. We have our guards up a little bit less. And then by extension, we're actually better able both to ask for help, to receive help, and to offer like genuine help, right, to others from a place of like abundance rather than a place of scarcity. So as we start to validate our own internal experience, it's actually, I think, easier to then let others in, and to also be like a loving, kind force for others, from a place that feels, again, sustainable, joyful, effective, right? Your well is full, your cup is filled, whatever metaphor you like, so that you're better able to share with others. Legs together, arms over your head, chin to chest, sit up. Come to the middle of your mat, sit well. Knees, feet together, hips on your heels, hands on your thighs. You can also sit on your back, crisscross applesauce, or with legs extended in front of you. Lick your lips, swallow a couple times. Kapalabhati breathing. Sit up tall, chest up, shoulders down, and begin. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I always love wearing this Baby Yoda tank top in this specific breathing exercise because it looks like Baby Yoda is sneezing over and over again. As you exhale through your mouth, pull your abdomen in. When the stomach relaxes, the lungs automatically take in air. So the exhale is forceful, audible, intentional. The inhale is subtle, passive. You barely notice it's happening. Drop your shoulders, lift your chest, relax your face, and begin. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good for you. Honor yourself. Give yourself a hug. High five. Pat on the back. Turn around. Savasana. Head to the front of your mat. Feet to the back of your mat. You can open your arms and legs as much or as little as you'd like, keeping that awareness, keeping that loving presence with yourself. Inhale, feel your body rise. Exhale, body fall. As we practice being present with ourselves, it's easier to be present with others. And I think it's easier to allow others to be present with us. So it starts from within, just feeling your heels on the floor, hands on the floor, head on the floor, as you breathe through your nose. Keep it simple. Do your practice, and all is coming.